In recent years, the logo of ON has been changed, as well as the packaging and graphics. Today, we have compiled some information about their new packaging. When a buyer is usually buying goods, he or she will usually see 3 kinds of labels, and these 3 kinds of labels actually have their own uses. Generally speaking, there are 3 types of labels in ON. The first type of label is the MPN label. The MPN label is the kind of label we usually see with model and other testable information. This label is a CPN label. A CPN label is similar to the traceable labels mentioned earlier. The only difference is that it contains barcodes for customer parts. The third type of label is the shipping label, is used for distribution and generally includes barcodes that can identify the container and its contents. These labels are usually found inside the box, which contains the MPN label and CPN label on the outer packaging. On the box itself, there is typically a shipping label and an MPN label. The second type is the tray-shaped package, which they call Reel 13. Usually, this circular package is packaged in a square box. The outside and inside of the same box have an NPN tag and a CPN tag. Of course, if you order more, there will be such a large box to carry it. Usually, customers don't need that much, so they don't use such a large box. Most people only use 1 or 2 boxes of this product at most. If you have a high humidity sensitivity level, there will also be a vacuum bag. So the vacuum bag will have 3 labels in it. There is another type of tray packaging, which they call Reel 7 packaging. This packaging is very similar to the previous one, both using a square box for packaging. Of course, each box has an MPN. The label is also a CPN label. The only difference is this packaging, its box, its plates are blue. There is also a packaging called WLCSP7, which is a type of wafer-size packaging. Typically, this type of packaging comes in 3,000-piece pallets. A box can hold several packs. Similarly, whether it's the outer or inner box, there is an MPN label and a CPN label. If it's a large box, there will be a shipping manifest, shipping label, and a delivery note. If it's in a tube, we use our regular rectangular boxes for packaging. Typically, these boxes have 2 labels at each end. One is the MPN label, and the other is the CPN label. Inside the large box are 2 smaller boxes, and the outer label of the large box is an imprint label and a packing list. Finally, this is the high-end tray packaging, as these have a higher level of moisture sensitivity. Most are QFP or QFN packages, and typically use explosion-proof static bags for protection. The desiccant is also used in larger quantities, with foam at both ends for additional protection. The boxes are usually rectangular in shape. If it's a large whole package, 2 small rectangular boxes will be placed inside, and there will naturally be an entire box. However, since these are quite expensive, most of our customers won't order an entire box. For such packaging, whether it's from ON or other brands like ST or NXP, their packaging styles are actually quite similar. The biggest difference between the old and new packaging is the difference in some logos, but the types of packaging are actually similar. See you next time.